What started as a vision by an antiques picker just a few years ago is already transforming the Quad Cities into a national hotspot for history lovers, collectors, even car buffs.
Yeah, Belt Americana returns to the Bend Expo this weekend, bringing hundreds of antique vendors, a national car show, live auctions, and of course, thousands of visitors.
And at the heart of it all is Davenport native and American Picker star Rob Wolf, who joins us in the studio today. Rob, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, of course.
Being here. Well, this is a very exciting week for you. I'm just happy you could make it over here.
Yeah.
I know there's
busy.
There's a lot going on at the
Yes.
Bend Expo right now.
Yeah.
Belt Americana. So it officially launched in 2024.
Yep.
What kind of inspired you to bring an event, specifically this event, to the Quad Cities?
Well, the biggest thing for the event was actually being able to give back. And the Quad Cities has given, I guess, the antique world for us for 40 years. It's given us so much. And I think this show caps, the biggest antique show in the country. We're bringing in 450 dealers from 42 states
Holy cow.
of the best antiques in the world.
How does that compare to other antique shows that you've been in when you say that, a number like that?
Well, I mean, I go to antique shows all over the country, but when you talk about bringing the best antique dealers into one location, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
And I think that, the fact that we're smack dab in the middle of the country, we've got a great venue, and I believe that they want to follow the deal. I mean, basically what we've got this set up for is, this is a nonprofit. It's for education. All the money that we're raising, we're going to put back into the Quad Cities.
Wow.
So as Morgan mentioned, this is the second year for it. So why do you think that this, with it growing so quickly, why do you think this resonates with so many people? I mean, we were just talking, antiques, collectibles, they can really be anything in your mind, right?
Oh yeah, we were talking about people that collect all these things, and what we brought out here today is just a small venue of what you're going to see at the show.
Sure.
I mean, you're going to have signs, you're going to have neons. There's guys that picture right there of Tom Oxby. That guy never sets up in any shows. Oh. He's a guy that I've been buying from for 25 years. The best antiques in the country.
Wow.
And I mentioned it to him, and he's like, "Bam, I'm going to set up at your show."
He's there.
That's a reason.
And I'm like,
there.
that's a bad thing for me because I won't be able to buy anything else.
Yeah, that's true. You're giving away a hot spot right there.
So I'm glad that he's coming, but that's a good thing. So the dealerships, all these guys will be here Thursday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're doing a tribute to the teachers of the Quad Cities, and that's on Thursday night.
Okay, yes, and I want to get to all of that. So give us first a little bit of a broad overview of what people, ticket holders, can expect when they walk through. This is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
When you include that Thursday, you can get an early bird ticket, correct, to be able to go there a day early?
You can come in with the dealers as they're setting up, if and I've paid that early bird fee a million times to get in there because you're going to find the best stuff.
You want the first pick.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you do an early bird fee at 8 o'clock in the morning. You're going to be there when the dealers are setting up. The general public is going to be allowed in at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to go until 8 o'clock at night. We do a teacher's appreciation and a small auction at between 5 and 7 o'clock. And Jim Wichman, who is a local educator from this area for over 15 years, is coming down, and he's going to speak because, and the guy's got energy.
Oh, good.
I mean, I thought I had energy. I want some of that. I want
I got to
he's
see
drinking.
this.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's on Thursday night. And then Friday, we open up to the general public. And Richmond Auctions is going to kick off with an unbelievable, the Bob Swayback collection. That's on Thursday, and that's going to go from 2 until 8 o'clock. And then we'll try and rest in between all that and then kick it off again on Saturday. And on Saturday, we bring in this world-class car show, and that money is being raised for veterans. So all the money that they raise on that day, it's going to be for animals for veterans.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes, I think it's important to note that, like you said, this is a nonprofit. This is actually raising money, good for the community.
Yeah.
So this might be the hardest question for you. What are you most excited about showcasing throughout the weekend?
For me, it's not about. I like showcasing the Quad Cities.
Sure.
Number one, we live on the river. The Mississippi River has been an incredible piece of history, and I love talking about that. So that's the biggest plus, that we're on the Mississippi River. East Moline's the Rust Belt of Americana. You look at that.
Yeah.
For me, I can't really showcase anything. My shop's right down the hill from here. That's where my showcase is. So I can't even go there.
Fair enough.
I can't even go there. So I like showcasing the dealers that are coming from all over the country. And these guys are bringing the best of the best.
Is there anything you can think of that's super unusual? I mean, you talked about the collector, the dealer that really doesn't go to these shows, that's going to be there this weekend. Is there anything that people should look out for that they're going to go, whoa, or anything like that you
Oh,
can
yeah.
think of? Okay.
Oh, I can guarantee that. There's a lot of that can happen.
Yeah.
Because I know some of the dealers, and the dealers I've talked to in the last 3 months, they've been holding back a lot of good items, and they're like, "Hey, we're holding it back for your show." And I was like, it made me feel good. But,
is exciting.
Man,
Yeah.
it's exciting because you're going to pull in people from Chicago, Minneapolis, Indianapolis, all those areas.
Yeah.
So it's a
I
good
wanted
thing.
to quickly ask about that teacher appreciation as
Yeah.
well,
Yep.
just because I know you've mentioned it a couple times. Why is this something super important that you wanted to do?
You know, everybody gets to wake up and challenge themselves every day. My goal in life was to challenge myself to be able to give back to the community. And our educators are going through a rough spot. And it was probably rough when I was in high school and back into the grade school. Each educator in America is giving out of their own pocket $400 to $600 out of their own pocket to teach our kids.
Right.
Wow.
When we live in America where we should have the best education system in it.
Funded, yeah.
And that's one of the things that, you know, when I hear that, my daughter's a teacher and I have friends that are teachers. And when I hear them say that, I'm like, you're not making enough money as it is. So we need to help this. And I think that's the biggest thing that makes me get up in the morning and excites me about this show.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you got a scholarship as well.
Oh yeah,
Thursday
and we
night.
do scholarships. The scholarships are for anything to do with blue collar workers, electricians,
Skilled trades.
yeah, anything to do with the trades. So we're trying to give back as much as we can to the community. I think that we're doing a very good job. Keep in mind, this show is a grassroots effort.
Yeah.
This is, you know, everybody talks about it being mine. This is from the dealers. The auction that's happening on Thursday night. All that stuff is donated from the dealers from around
Wow.
the country.
Yeah.
And all that money is going back to education.
That's great.
Wonderful.
So that's a great thing. So it's a grassroots effort. It's not like something I woke up and I said, hey, I'm going to put $100,000 into an account. I got together with the dealers that I knew around the United States.
Yeah.
We started talking about it. They said, let's do this. And bam,
And here it is.
here it
A lot of
is.
good work being done.
Yeah, really. Rust Belt Americana kicks off with Teacher Appreciation Night this Thursday from 5 to 7:30 p.m. Purchasing that early bird ticket will get you in the door a day early. Again, that's Thursday. Teachers can get in free. The main event runs Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sunday from 8 to 1. Tickets are $20 for adults, good for the whole weekend. And if you have kids with you, 12 and under, get in for free. For more information about everything we talked about today, just visit rustbeltamericana.com. Rob, thank you so much
thanks,
for
Rob.
being
Thank you,
here
guys.
today and just
Thank
bringing
you.
a few things to show off. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you, guys.